What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this episode of Restorations with Vic. Today I got another sick project for you guys. This shoe is going to be for one of the greatest NBA superstars of all time, Kevin Durant. Super exciting. He's actually going to wear these huge size 17 Air Force Ones. What I'm going to be doing to this Air Force One is giving it a sick off-white concept with a Kevin Durant twist to it. I don't want to reveal too much. You guys are just going to have to watch this video. So without further ado, let's get it going. The very first step we're going to do to get this project going is to destroy it. We're going to be removing the swooshes on both shoes as well as the patches on the tongue using an X-Acto knife and a seam ripper. For this step, you're going to want to be very careful. You don't want to cut into the leather. You don't want to make any mistakes. All done with one shoe. That was super easy using the seam ripper. Now to remove all the old thread, we're going to be using some pliers. Alright guys, all done removing the swooshes off both shoes. Did take a while, but it looks pretty good. We also went ahead and removed the tags off both tongues. Now the next step in this custom, we got to do some prep work. Using acetone and cotton balls, we're going to go ahead and remove the factory finish off the entire leather. All done taping up the soles on both shoes. Now we're going to continue the tape job by taping off everything but the sock liners so we can lay down our black paint. All taped up, let's go ahead and lay down our black paint through our airbrush. Safety first. All done laying down the black paint on tongues and sock liners, we're making some progress here. The next step we're going to do is lay down our gray paint on the toe boxes and side panels on both shoes. For the gray paint, we're using the exact same gray paint I used for the Shadow Ones restorations from a couple months back, using an angular brush. Alright guys, all done laying down the gray. Took a little while. I also went ahead and did the gray on this area right here on both shoes. Now moving on, we got to still do some more color blocking. The third color is going to be a darker shade of gray. Pretty much almost black, but not quite. Same thing, we'll lay it down with an angular brush on pretty much all the white areas of the shoe. All done with the color blocking on this shoe. So far so good. I love the color combination with the gray, the charcoal gray, and the black. Now moving on, we gotta do some detail work. The next step is the off-white text stencil. Just like the original off-white, we're gonna apply the stencil on the insides of the shoe, just like over here. For the stencil, it's gonna be an off-white text with a Kevin Durant twist to it. Before we can lay it down, we gotta weed it out and then apply transfer paper, then we'll apply it onto the side panel of the shoe. All taped up and paper toweled up, let's lay down our paint. For these stencils, we'll be laying down some white paint. All done laying on the stencils on both shoes. As you can see, it came out pretty crispy. This is starting to look like an off-white custom. Right here where the panel gets divided, I gotta do some touch-ups, but overall, it looks super crispy. Now moving on, we gotta sew these patches onto the side of the tongue. I don't have any fancy sewing machines. We're just gonna have to hand sew the patches. For these patches, I got it off a pair of shadow gray ones. We're gonna use a needle, some pliers, and a piece of tape so we can place it on the patch and kind of just put it on the side of the tongue to know where it goes. All done sewing in the patches to the side of the tongues. As you can see, it looks really good on both shoes. Now moving on, we gotta do some more off-white details to this custom. The next step is adding these stencils to the midsoles right above the line and air. First thing we gotta do is weed out the stencil, then use some transfer paper to apply it onto the stencil, then we'll stick it onto the shoe. All done laying on the stencil, looks pretty crisp. Gotta touch it up to make it perfect, but I'll do that later on. Now moving on, we gotta glue down these custom swatches. Shout out to my boy D-Nice Customs for cutting these out to a perfect size for these Air Force Ones. We're gonna glue them down using some super glue and these little sticks. We're pretty much wrapped up with these customs. We're on to the final details to make this off-white official. Over here, we got these custom insoles that my boy D-Nice made for me. These are super sick. It has all of KD's big accomplishments. You got MVPs, championships, all the teams he's been on. These are super dope. Shout out to D-Nice and my boy Daniel for making these happen. Over here, we got 3 sets of laces. They all say Easy Money Sniper, his Instagram name. These are super dope. Shout out to Daniel. Now let's go ahead and put these insoles inside the shoes and lace them up. Alright guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on the biggest custom that I've ever worked on, these off-white Air Force Ones for the man, Kevin Durant. So much work went into them, but at the end, these shoes came out freaking sick. Let's go ahead and break down exactly what I did. The very first step I did was all the prep work to get it ready for painting. After that, we laid down all the color blocking on the shoe. For this colorway, I went with the monotone colorway, charcoal gray, shadow gray, black and white. Then we moved on to laying down the stencil work on the inside of the shoe. This is probably my favorite part of the custom. It says Easy for Kevin Durant, Easy Money Sniper, Washington DC, USA, 1988 when he was born. This is probably my favorite part because it's super unique to Kevin Durant and it's in off-white text. Then we laid down the swooshes on both shoes, sewed up the patch onto the tongues, laced it up with these Easy Money Sniper laces that Daniel made for me, and lastly, installed these amazing Kevin Durant insoles that my boy D-Nice hooked me up with. These shoes came out freaking sick, you guys. Make sure to check out Nate Robinson's upcoming YouTube series called Chopping It Up with Nate, where Nate Robinson's gonna give Kevin Durant these shoes. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope Kevin Durant likes these shoes. This is Vick Almighty. I'll see you guys next Monday.